Hello, hi guys. I welcome you to 17th and 18th May mock test for Smart Kida. Who among the following has been appointed as the senior advisor to US President Joe Biden? Kindly give the correct answer. Who has been appointed as the senior advisor to President Joe Biden? The answers are the same. Yesterday I took a revision test, so today 17th and 18th have come in a combined form. So kindly tell the correct answer. Who among the following has been appointed as the senior advisor to the US President Joe Biden? The answer for the same is that Indian American policy expert Neera Tandon. Neera Tandon has been appointed as the senior advisor to US President John Biden. You can see it here. Right? She has been advisor as the senior advisor to US President Joe Biden after she withdrew her nomination as the director of White House office due to stiff opposition from Republican senators. So you can see it here. She has been entrusted with two tasks: launch a review of US digital service and plan contingencies that could result from the Supreme Court's consideration of Republican lawsuits seeking to strike down the Affordable Care Act. Which company has appointed Gunjan Shah as its new chief executive officer? The answer for the same is Bata India. So Bata India have announced the appointment of Gunjan Shah as its new chief executive officer. Shah will be at the helm of brand operations in India. He takes over from Sandeep Kataria, who has been elevated as the global CEO of Bata Brands. You can see it here. Which company has recently appointed Tulsi Naidu as its board of directors? The answer for the same is Wipro. So Wipro has appointed Tulsi Naidu as the chief executive officer, Asia Pacific Zurich Insurance Group, as an independent director on the board for 5 years with effect from July 1. She has spent 25 years in the global financial services sector. You can see it here. Niti Aayog has set up which portal for tracking all aid coming via missions or by individual organizations? The answer for the same is COAVID portal. So all COVID-19 related foreign aid received by the government can be tracked online end to end till distribution by the donors. This has been set up by the Niti Aayog on a dedicated portal called COVAID. That means COVID aid for tracking all aid coming by a mission or by individual organizations. 2021 AIBA Men's World Boxing Championships will be held in which city? And to give the correct answer, the answer for the same is that they will be held in Belgrade. So International Boxing Association announced that the World Championship of Boxing for Men will be held from 26th October to 6th November in Belgrade, Serbia. You must understand that Russia and all these Soviet countries are very forefront in this attacking gameplays. So boxing's World Championship will be held in Serbia. The event was held to be held in India originally, but it lost the hosting rights after failing to pay the hosting fee last year. Right? So irritated AIBA then awarded the competition to Serbia. So that's right. Raghunandan Lal Bhatia passed away recently. He was what was he? So Raghunandan Lal Bhatia was a politician. He was a 6-time MP from Amritsar and Congress leader. He died at the age of 100. You can see it here. Which FC has defeated Chelsea to football club has defeated Chelsea to clinch maiden FA Cup title? The answer for the same is Leicester. So Leicester won the FA Cup for the first time in the club's 137-year history last night. Right, so it beat the Chelsea 1-0 in front of 22,000 fans at Wembley Stadium. Which of the following state has launched MoMA Market mobile app for vegetable delivery? The answer for the same is Manipur CM Biren Singh has launched the MoMA Market mobile application that can be downloaded from www.momamarket.com and it will be available on Google Play Store. This was a statement issued by the CM office. Which company is all set to launch its first astronaut crew to space on July 20, flying on its space tourism rocket called New Shepard? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin. So Jeff Bezos' space venture Blue Origin will launch its first astronaut crew to space on July 20th, flying off its first space tourism rocket called the New Shepard, the company announced on Wednesday. Which company has partnered with SpaceX to provide Starlink internet service? The answer for the same is Google. So Google has partnered with SpaceX to provide Starlink internet service. Elon Musk SpaceX has announced a new partnership to bolster the use of satellite internet connectivity. The US-based aerospace manufacturer has collaborated with Google Cloud to deliver data cloud services application to its enterprise customers. So what is cloud-based services? Cloud services are often required by organizations having broad footprints like public sector agencies, businesses with presence at the network edge, or those operating in rural or remote areas. Which company has received an approval from the Competition Commission of India to take over the Dewan Housing Finance Corporation, DHFL? The answer for the same is Piramal Capital Housing Finance, that is Piramal Enterprises as a whole. So Piramal Enterprises and its subsidiary Piramal Capital and Housing Finance has received the approval from CCI to take over the Dewan Housing Finance Corporation. Its owner is Mr. Piramal and his son is wedded to Jio's Mukesh Ambani's daughter. I don't remember her name, but to her daughter. That was a big wedding ceremony. Why Nukulu Foam became the only Indian to win Whitley Award 21 for Biodiversity Peace Corridor is from which of the following states? The answer for the same is by Nukulu Foam is from Nagaland. So renowned conservationist from Nagaland, Nukulu Foam on Wednesday won the prestigious Whitley Award. Foam was among the 6 winners of the prestigious award. The ceremony will honor 6 grassroots conservationists with Whitley Awards, providing winners with funding, training, and profile. Which of the following bank has launched a micro website that will serve as an emergency networking platform for all employees amid the second wave of COVID-19? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is Bank of Baroda. So Bank of Baroda is going to launch the microsite to support employees amid COVID-19 pandemic. State-owned Bank of Baroda Monday said that it has launched the micro website that will serve as an emergency networking platform for all employees amid the second wave of COVID-19. This site will offer vital data including a network of plasma donors to employees who are in need of it. Recovered employees can also enroll themselves as voluntarily as donors, the lender said in a statement. Which organization is building next generation digital financial infrastructure named National Digital Financial Infrastructure, NADI? The answer for the same is, kindly give the correct answer. Answer for the same is IDRBT is going to build it. So Institute for Development and Research in Banking and Technology is building the next generation digital finance infrastructure named National Digital Financial Infrastructure. This will consist of modern network infrastructure which includes 5G edge cloud with SDNs for connecting to the critical data center infrastructure at the backend. So IDRBT is an arm of the Reserve Bank of India. NABARD has provided an all-time excessive quantity of how many crores from its Rural Infrastructure Development Fund through the monetary 12 months with rural connectivity projects as the main target space in the state of Assam? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is 1236 crore. So 1236 crore from its Rural Infrastructure Development Fund for Assam was granted. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development provided this at an all-time excessive quantity of rupees 1236 crore from Rural Infrastructure Development Fund through the monetary projects as the main target space in the state of Assam. So 1236 crore is the amount. National Dengue Day was observed on which of the following dates? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same was observed on 16th May. So National Dengue Day, 16th May. So dengue is a mosquito-borne disease that is caused by the dengue virus of 4 distinct serotypes: Den1, Den2, Den3, Den4. It is the leading cause of death in the times when the mosquito breeds. So very, very important. It is spread by the Aedes albopictus species of mosquitoes that can lead to flu-like illness such as severe muscle pain, nausea, and can lead to death if not cured properly. Right? International Day of Light was observed on which of the following dates? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is on 16th May 2021. So light is a key element of our daily life. It's the main source of energy for all living organisms. Without it, we would simply have nothing. So this was International Day of Light observed on 16th May 2021. World Telecommunication and Information Society Day was observed on which date? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is World Telecommunication and Information Society Day was observed on May 17th. So the COVID-19 crisis has highlighted the critical role of information and communication technology for continued functioning of societies and has brought to the fore startling digital inequalities between and within the countries. So you can see it here. World Hypertension Day was observed on which of the dates? The answer for the same is World Hypertension Day was observed on May 17th. So World Hypertension Day was observed on May 17th. It's a lifestyle disease which affects more than 30% of the adult population worldwide, or more than 1 billion people around the world, especially more during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Who among the following has won the women's single title of Italian Open? The answer for the same is that this has been won by Iga Swiatek. So defending French Open champion Iga Swiatek served a warning notice to her rivals in the lead up to the clay court Grand Slam by double battling former world number 1 Karolina Pliskova in the final of the Italian Open 2021 on Sunday. Right? So Iga Swiatek. MS Narasimhan passed away recently. What was his occupation? He was a distinct mathematician. So MS Narasimhan, distinct mathematician. He made the pioneering contributions to differential and algebraic geometry. So we have to remember it, right? There was another person, I think, with the name of this Narasimhan only, who passed away in the previous month. But his name, he is related with economics. So kindly remember the name. I am stopping here for 10 seconds so you can remember the name. So his name was also Narasimhan. He was appointed by Manmohan Singh, and his name was also Narasimhan. So he was, but this is MS Narasimhan, right? So let's go ahead. Which edition of the UN Global Road Safety Week is observed from 17 to 23rd May? Kindly give the correct answer. Which edition of the UN Global Safety Week is being observed from 17 to 23rd May 21? The answer for the same is 6th. So 6th UN Global Road Safety Week is being observed from 17 to 23rd May 2021. Streets for Life is the slogan chosen for the 6th UN Global Traffic Safety Week, which this year is celebrated between 17th and 23rd May. This calls for a 30 km per hour speed limits to be the norm for cities, towns and villages worldwide. World Hypertension Day was observed on which date? The answer for the same is on May 17th. So World Hypertension Day was observed on May 17th. To increase awareness about hypertension and its consequences, World Hypertension Day is observed on 17th May every year. This day aims to raise awareness about the prevention methods of the disease. The theme this year is measure your blood pressure accurately, control it, live longer, and if not treated on time, hypertension can lead to more serious problems like heart diseases, kidney diseases, and even dementia. Who among the following is the author of the book titled Sikkim, A History of Intrigue and Alliance? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer is that it is written by Preet Mohan Singh Malik. So book titled Sikkim, A History of Intrigue and Alliance is written by former diplomat Preet Mohan Singh Malik. It's released on May 16, 21. May 16 is celebrated as Sikkim Day. The book has been published by HarperCollins India. In this book, Malik has narrated the unique history of the erstwhile kingdom of Sikkim with the intriguing story of how it became India's 22nd state in the new book. Who among the following has won the 10th Italian Open title? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is that it has been won by Rafael Nadal. So Rafael Nadal has sealed a record extending 10th title at the Rome Masters after defeating his great rival Novak Djokovic in the 3 sets in Sunday's final. Who among the following has been crowned the 69th Miss Universe 2020? The answer for the same is Andrea Meza has been crowned as the 69th Miss Universe, and she is Miss Mexico Andrea Meza. She was crowned by former Miss Universe Zibini Tunzi of South Africa at the event held in Florida, United States of America. First runner-up is Brazil's Julia Gama, while Peru's Janik Maketa is the second runner-up. India's Adeline Castellino and Dominican Republic's Kimberly Perez became the third runner-up and fourth runner-up respectively. Corona Mukt Pind Abhiyan was launched in which state to tackle COVID-19 spread in villages? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is it was launched in Punjab. So the Punjab government launched the COVID Fateh program, that is Corona Mukt Pind Abhiyan, as a part of the Corona Mukt Pind Abhiyan to tackle the spread of COVID-19 infection in rural areas amid the ongoing second pandemic wave. So Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amrinder Singh, while announcing the scheme, stressed that there is a need to avoid the kind of situation that was prevailing in the villages of Uttar Pradesh. The 2021 World Agri-Tourism Day was observed on which date? The answer for the same is that it was observed on 14th May. So it will be observed on 15th May. So it will be observed on 15th May. So Maharashtra and Pioneer State is going to promote an agri-tourism in the country. This is going to be held on 15th and 16th May. So I was just thinking the both answers are correct, option A and C. So none of these is the correct answer. On 14th May the news came that 15th and 16th. So the answer is May 15th and 16th. So option D is the correct answer for option E is the correct answer for this. This international conference on agriculture tourism is going to be celebrated on 15th and 16th May. International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia and Biophobia was observed on which date? The answer for the same is it was observed on May 17th. So on this International Day, homophobia, transphobia and biophobia, France reiterates its strong commitment to universal decriminalization of homosexuality and to defending the rights of LGBTI people who are too often the victims of discrimination, harassment, violence, arbitrary arrest and even murder. So you can see it here. World Telecommunication and Information Society Day was observed on which date? The answer for the same is that it is observed on May 17th. So World Telecommunication and Information Society Day is observed every year on May 17th. The COVID-19 crisis has highlighted the critical role of information and communication technologies, brought to the fore startling digital inequalities within the countries. So you can see it here. Raghunandan Lal Bhatia passed away recently. He was what? The answer for the same is that Raghunandan Lal Bhatia was a Congress leader, politician, and he was the former governor of Kerala. You can see it here. He was 101 years old. Senior leaders from various parties like Lakshmikant Chawla, Rajkumar Verka, Ashwini Dekti, Mamta Datta paid tributes to him. Which firm has entered to tie up with the Indian startup company Stupa Sports Analytics to provide AI-enabled real-time match and practice solution to leading players in all its 226 member associations? Kindly give the correct answer. So the answer for the same is that International Table Tennis Federation has entered into a tie-up with Indian startup company, which is a very proud news, Stupa Sport Analytics, to provide AI-enabled real-time match and practice solution to leading player all in its 226 member associations. Harry Gurney announced his retirement. Is from which cricket team? The answer for the same is that Harry Gurney is from England. So England seamer and former Kolkata Knight Rider pacer Harry Gurney announced his retirement from cricket after taking 14 all format wickets during his career in the professional game. Right? You can see it here. Mokhtar Owen has been reappointed as the Prime Minister of which country? The answer for the same is that he has been reappointed as the Prime Minister of Mali. So Prime Minister of Mali, Mokhtar Owen, has been reappointed as the Prime Minister by the transitional president, right? So this is very important. He has been reappointed, Mokhtar Owen. Who among the following has got International Invisible Gold Medal 2021? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishant, who is the HRD Minister of India. So, International Invincible Gold Medal has been conferred on Union Education Minister Dr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishant, right? Very important. Which small finance bank has announced the launch of I Choose My Number feature for all its customers across India? The answer for the same is Jana Small Finance Bank. So, Jana Small Finance Bank has announced the launch of I Choose My Number feature for all its customers across India. This new feature Gives the bank's existing and new customers the option to select their favorite numbers as their saving or current account number. Very, very important. Numbers play a very important role in the lives of majority of Indians. Some numbers are special to one, be it a lucky number, the favorite vehicle's number plate, birthday or wedding date, a memorable phone number. So it's very, very important. So they will give a choice to choose their favorite numbers as the last 10 digits of their bank account. According to the state of Indian healthcare, Indian cities through the lens of Healthcare 21 report released by housing.com, which city has been ranked as the first among urban cities of India with adequate health infrastructure? The answer for the same is Pune. So Pune has ranked first, while Delhi NCR is the lowest position among 8 major cities with health infrastructure related parameters, including number of hospital beds, air, water quality and sanitation, according to the report by housing.com. So the real estate portal, which is owned by US-based News Corp and Australian group firm REA, on Wednesday released the report titled State of Healthcare in India. India and which country have renewed the cultural exchange program until 2023? The answer for the same is India and Mongolia have renewed their cultural exchange program till 2023. This was held in a virtual mode to discuss. This was a meeting which was set up with the Mongolian Minister of Culture Chinbat Nomin and our Minister set up Prahlad Singh Patel. He is the Minister for State for Culture and Tourism. So they have renewed the cultural exchange program until 23. Maharattak Chamber of Commerce, Industries and Agriculture in partnership with National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development has launched India's first agriculture export facilitation center in which city? The answer for the same is that this has been launched in Pune. So Maratha Chamber of Commerce has teamed up with agriculture finance body NABARD to launch India's first agro export facilitation center in Pune to boost the agriculture exports from the region to adhere to global standards. What amount has been allocated for the year 21-22 for Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture, a centrally sponsored scheme by the Union Agriculture Ministry? The answer for the same is this is allocated 2250 crore. So 2250 crore have been allocated, keeping in view the huge potential and role of horticulture sector in increasing farmer income. Government of India allocated 2250 crore for the development of horticulture sector during 21-22. Very important. To further promote the holistic growth, 2250 crore have been given. This was said by a news report. Now, Ministry is implementing MIDH with effect from 2014-15. That means with the advent of Narendra Modi's Prime Ministership, for realizing the potential of horticulture sector, covering fruits, vegetables, roots and tuber crops, mushrooms, spices, flowers, aromatic plant, coconut, cashew and cocoa. Right? So this is here. Allocation is significantly higher than the previous year allocation because it's very important that the agriculture reinvigorates in the times of COVID-19 pandemic. That's all for today. I shall meet you tomorrow with 19th May current affairs. Thank you very much. Have a nice time, guys. Take care.